In the previous lecture, we were discussing about temperature coefficient of resistivity. For metal conductors, alpha R is positive, that is temperature coefficient of resistivity is positive, that is their resistivity increases with increase in temperature. For most of metals, resistivity increases linearly with temperature. In temperature, over a temperature range of about 500 केल्विन, यानी कि ज़्यादातर मेटल, मोस्ट ऑफ द मेटल्स के लिए रेजिस्टिविटी जो है लीनियरली इंक्रीज करती है, स्ट्रेट लाइन इंक्रीज करती है विद इंक्रीज इन टेम्परेचर, और वो टेम्परेचर इज है 500 केल्विन तक. फॉर सेमीकंडक्टर्स अल्फा आर इज नेगेटिव. सेमीकंडक्टर्स के लिए अल्फा आर नेगेटिव होता है, दैट इज देयर रेजिस्टिविटी ऑफ सेमीकंडक्टर डिक्रीजेज विद इंक्रीज इन टेम्परेचर. इंसुलेटर, रेजिस्टेंस ऑफ इंसुलेटर्स increases exponentially with decrease in temperature. Resistance of insulators increases the temperature dependence of resistivity of semiconductor and insulator is given by how resistivity of insulators and semiconductors depends upon temperature. This is given by rho is equal to rho 0 e raised to the power Eg upon kT, where rho is the resistivity at temperature capital T, rho 0 is resistivity at 0 degree, e raised to power Eg. Eg is energy gap between the valence band and the conduction band. K is Boltzmann constant and T is absolute temperature. Nichrome, which is an alloy of nickel, copper and chromium, is used for making electric heaters. It is used in electric heaters, geysers, etc. Because it has low conductivity, इसकी conductivity बहुत low होती है, high resistivity and low temperature coefficient of resistivity. इसका temperature coefficient of resistivity is low. Copper wires are used for connecting wires. So in houses, copper wires are used as connecting wires. जितने भी connection है copper wires के किए जाते हैं, because these have high conductivity. इनकी conductivity high होती है, that is low रेजिस्टिविटी. जिसकी कनेक्टिविटी हाई होगी, ठीक है, वो गर्म नहीं होगी जल्दी. तो दीज आर 3 ग्राफ्स. दिस इज रेजिस्टिविटी ऑफ कॉपर एज फंक्शन ऑफ टेम्परेचर T. कॉपर की रेजिस्टिविटी कैसे इंक्रीज होती है? कॉपर इज ए कंडक्टर, इट इंक्रीजेज लाइक दिस विद इंक्रीज इन टेम्परेचर. एंड दिस इज नाइक्रोम. दिस इज ग्राफ फॉर नाइक्रोम. हाउ conductivity of nichrome, how resistivity of nichrome increases with increase in temperature. And this is for semiconductor. Semiconductor की resistivity decreases exponentially. This is exponential curve, exponential path. It decreases exponentially with increase in temperature. But the next topic is resistances in series. So resistances are said to be connected in series if same current is flowing through each resistor when some potential difference is applied across the combination. तो resistances are said to be connected in series. resistances को सीरीज में कनेक्ट कहते हैं जब उनके क्रॉस कोई पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस लगाया जाए तो सारे रेजिस्टेंसेस में से सेम करंट फ्लो करे. तो सपोज करो दिस इज ए सीरीज कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ रेजिस्टर्स R1, R2 एंड R3 and V is the potential difference applied across the combination and I is the current flowing through this combination. V1, V2, V3. V1 is the potential difference across R1, V2 is the potential difference across R2 and V3 is the potential difference across R3. Therefore, what is V? V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. Now, what is V1? According to Ohm's law, V is equal to the IR. So, what is V1? V1 is IR1, V2 is IR2 and V3 is IR3. That is V1 is equal to IR1 V2 is equal to IR2, V3 is equal to IR3. So with this the first becomes V is equal to IR1 plus IR2 plus IR3, that is I common R1 plus R2 plus R3. This is equation second. Now if RS is the equivalent resistance, if RS is the equivalent resistance of all the three resistances R1, R2, R3, this is RS, so that when the same potential difference is applied across this resistance RS, the same current flows. तो दिस इज द इक्विवेलेंट रेजिस्टेंस हो जाएगा इसका. तो इस पे अगर ओम्स लॉ लगाएं तो V किसके बराबर आएगा, V इज इक्वल टू IRS. तो पुट दिस वैल्यू ऑफ V हियर IRS. तो आ गया IRS इज इक्वल टू I इंटू R1 प्लस R2 प्लस R3. तो ऑन बोथ साइड I कैंसल्स, RS इज इक्वल टू R1 प्लस R2 प्लस R3. तो दिस इज three resistances are connected in series. Their equivalent resistance is sum of the resistances. If n resistances are connected in series, then RS is R1 plus R2 plus R3 so on up to RL, that is sigma Ri. In series circuit, equivalent resistance is equal to sum of all the resistances. इस definition होगी. In series circuit, current through each resistor is same. हर एक resistor में से current क्या flow करेगा? Same current flows. Because same charge passes through each resistor. क्योंकि charge flow कर रहा है, charge same flow कर रहा है हर resistor पे से. So if same charge is flowing, charge flowing per second is called current. So same current is flowing. The potential difference applied across series combination of resistance is divided between the resistors in the ratio of resistances. That is, this potential difference V1, V2, V3. The ratio of this potential difference is in the ratio of resistances. That is R1, R2, R3. The potential difference applied across series combination is divided in the ratio of resistances. The equivalent resistance of a series combination of resistance is always greater than any individual resistance. ठीक है, अगर आप सीरीज में रेजिस्टेंसेस लगाओगे, सपोज 1, 2, 3 ओम रेजिस्टेंसेस आर कनेक्टेड इन सीरीज. व्हाट इज RS? 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 6. This is more than the largest resistance connected in series. In series combination, the equivalent resistance is always greater than any individual resistance. किसी भी individual resistance से बड़ा होगा ये, और largest जो individual resistance है उससे भी बड़ा होगा. If R1 is equal to R3 is equal to Rn is equal to R, if n resistances are, each of resistance are connected in series, then R equivalent किसके बराबर होगा? That is NR. Then if resistance is in parallel, तो this is a parallel path. ठीक है, I can show it here also. Suppose three resistances are connected in parallel. So these resistances are R1, R2, R3, and a potential difference V is applied across this parallel combination. Potential difference V apply कर दिया. Now potential difference across all the resistors is same. सारे रेजिस्टेंस के क्रॉस पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस सेम होगा. एंड I इज द टोटल करंट इन द सर्किट. तो I जो है यहां से डिवाइड हो जाएगा, I1, I2, I3. ठीक है, तो I1, I2, I3 करंट flowing through resistance R1, R2, R3 respectively. तो what is the total current I? Total current I is I1 plus I2 plus I3. Now what is I1? According to Ohm's law, what is I1? I1 is potential upon resistance, that is potentially same, V upon R1. What is I2? I2 is V upon R2. And what is I3? I3 is V upon R3. Now let us suppose Rp is the equivalent resistance of this parallel combination, so that when a potential difference V is applied, the same current I flows through this. So according to this, what is current I? I is V upon Rp. Now put these values in. I is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3. That is V upon Rp is equal to V upon R1 plus V upon R2 plus V upon R3। V कैंसिल हो जाएगा, 1 अपॉन Rp इज इक्वल टू 1 अपॉन R1 प्लस 1 अपॉन R2 प्लस 1 अपॉन R3। ठीक है, तो आगे I इज इक्वल टू I1 प्लस I2 प्लस I3। तो I1 इज V अपॉन R1, I2 इज V अपॉन R2 एंड I3 इज V अपॉन R3। आरपी इक्विवेलेंट रेजिस्टेंस आ गया, आई इज इक्वल टू वी अपॉन आरपी पुट करोगे इसमें, तो यू विल गेट 1 अपॉन आरपी इज इक्वल टू 1 अपॉन R1 प्लस 1 अपॉन R2 प्लस 1 अपॉन R3। तो इफ n रेजिस्टेंसेस आर कनेक्टेड इन पैरेलल देन 1 अपॉन आरपी इज 1 अपॉन R प्लस 1 अपॉन R प्लस 1 अपॉन R प्लस 1 अपॉन R, दैट इज 1 अपॉन Ri। In parallel circuit, reciprocal of equivalent resistance, the reciprocal of equivalent resistance is equal to sum of reciprocals of individual resistances. In parallel circuit, potential across each resistance is same. Parallel circuit में सभी resistance के across potential क्या है, same है। The potential across each resistance is same, while the current through each resistance is different. लेकिन current जो है different होगा। The equivalent resistance of a parallel combination of resistors is less than the least of the individual resistances। ठीक है, अगर आप पैरेलल में रेजिस्टेंस लगाओगे तो जो इक्विवेलेंट रेजिस्टेंस आएगा वो जो आपने रेजिस्टेंस कनेक्ट किए हैं पैरेलल में सबसे छोटे रेजिस्टेंस से क्या होगा, कम होगा। इफ R1 इज इक्वल टू R2 इज इक्वल टू R3 इज इक्वल टू Rn इज इक्वल टू R, दैट इज n resistances, each of resistance are connected in parallel, then the equivalent resistance is Rp is R upon n। If n resistances each having resistance R are first connected in series then in parallel, then what is Rs upon Rp? Rs is Nr and Rp is R upon n, that is n square, that is Rs is equal to n square Rp। A wire having resistance R is cut into n equal parts। एक वायर है उसका रेजिस्टेंस R है, उसको n इक्वल पार्ट्स में काट दिया। These n parts are connected in parallel, फिर उनको पैरेलल में कनेक्ट कर दिया। Then resistance of parallel combination Rp is, ठीक है, तो एक वायर है उसका रेजिस्टेंस है R, अब उसको n पार्ट्स में काट दिया। जब n पार्ट में उसको कट करोगे हर एक पार्ट का रेजिस्टेंस क्या हो जाएगा, R by n। Now these n resistances now each having resistance R by n are connected in parallel। जब उनको पैरेलल में कनेक्ट करोगे तो बड़ी द रेजिस्टेंस 1 अपॉन R by n प्लस 1 अपॉन R by n प्लस 1 अपॉन R by n so on, this is equal to n by R plus n by R plus n by R plus so on up to n by R। तो these are n terms, n into n upon R, that is n square upon R। 1 upon Rp is equal to this, तो what is Rp? R upon n square। ठीक है जी, अगर रेजिस्टेंस है एक वायर का रेजिस्टेंस आ रहा है उसको n इक्वल पार्ट्स में कट दिया, जब उसको n इक्वल पार्ट्स में कट करोगे हर पार्ट का रेजिस्टेंस R by n आ जाएगा। अब इनको पैरेलल में लगाया है, पैरेलल में लगाओगे बट इज 1 अपॉन Rp, इट इज रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ 1 अपॉन, एक का रेजिस्टेंस है R by n, सेकंड का 1 अपॉन R by n, 1 अपॉन R by n, n ऊपर चला जाएगा n by R n by R n by R n by R, n टर्म्स होगी n से मल्टीप्लाई होगा इनटू n by R n स्क्वायर by R, दैट इज their resistance is Rp is equal to R upon n square। The current through each branch is inversely proportional to the resistance of that branch। तो in parallel combination what is the current through each branch? ठीक है, current through each branch is, जैसे इसमें है, ठीक है, तो इसमें what is the ratio of I1 is to I2 is to I3, I1 is to I2 is to I3 की रेशियो क्या होगी, द रेशियो ऑफ I1 is to I2 is to I3 is इक्वल टू द रेशियो ऑफ रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ रेजिस्टेंसेस। तो ये जो रेजिस्टेंसेस है इनके रेसिप्रोकल की रेशियो में डिवाइड हो जाएगा करंट, टोटल करंट इज डिवाइडेड इन द रेशियो ऑफ रेसिप्रोकल ऑफ रेजिस्टेंसेस। ठीक है, सीरीज में था इन द रेशियो ऑफ देयर रेजिस्टेंसेस, पोटेंशियल इज डिवाइडेड इन द रेशियो ऑफ देयर resistance is connected in series. If two resistors are joined in parallel, then अगर दो रेजिस्टेंसेस को पैरेलल में कनेक्ट किया जाए, दो रेजिस्टेंसेस ऐसे, two resistances are connected in parallel like this, and total current flowing through it is I. This is resistance R1, this is resistance R2. So I1 is the current through R1 and I2 is current through R2. Then what is I1? So what is current I1? So potential is V. I1 is equal to V upon R1. This is also equal to, if V is given, then it is V upon R1. If V is not given in the question, suppose total current is given, then total current जो है that is divided in the inverse ratio, that is R2 upon R1 plus R2 into I. अगर आपको I1 में करंट, R1 में करंट निकालना है तो ऊपर R2 रखना है और नीचे सम. And what is I2? I2 is either V upon R2 or R1 upon R1 plus R2 into I. तो दिस विल हेल्प यू इन सॉल्विंग न्यूमेरिकल प्रॉब्लम्स. ठीक है, पैरेलल में अगर ये करंट निकालना है तो ऊपर रेजिस्टेंस R2 रखेंगे, नीचे दोनों की सम इनटू टोटल करंट. अगर I2 निकालना है तो ऊपर ये रेजिस्टेंस रखेंगे, नीचे दोनों की सम इनटू करंट I. Similarly, if there are three resistances R1, R2, R3, if there are three resistances like this, R1, R2, R3, these are connected in parallel. This is total current, this is current I1, this is current I2, and this is current I3, and potential is V. So what is I1? One is simple method, V upon R1. But if in question V is not given, I is given, then this is equal to, so what will you do? तो डिनोमिनेटर में आएगा सम ऑफ प्रोडक्ट टेकन टू एट ए टाइम, दैट इज R1, R2, R2, R3 प्लस R3, R1. एंड जब आपने I1 करंट निकाला, R1 को छोड़ दो, ये प्रोडक्ट लेनी है ऊपर, R2, R3 इनटू टोटल करंट I. Similarly, what is I2? I2 is V upon R2 if V is given. If V is not given and total current is given, V नहीं दिया हुआ, total current दिया हुआ है, then we have to find I2. तो leave this resistance. Take the other product of other resistances R1, R3, R1, R2 plus R2, R3 plus R3, R1 into I. ऐसे ही what is I3? I3 is V is given, V upon R3, total current is known, then you leave R3, R1, R2 upon R1, R2 plus R2, R3 plus R3, R1 into total current I. So these tricks are very useful in solving numerical problems, in calculating current in circuits.